This is the creative idea, and this is the level of the design for impact challenge. Alright, so yeah, this is the brief for the flyer we're going to be designing. Right, this is a real estate flyer design. Yeah, and the goal is to promote land and property sales. Let's begin. Let's go into Pixellab. Alright. The design is already created. What I'm going to show you how it was done. Alright, so this is our canvas, rather, and this is the size of the design, 1500 by 1800. This is the portrait size. Alright, so yeah, so just like I said, the design is already created. So what I'm going to do is to show you how it was created. Alright, that's what I'm going to do, to show you how I created it. Okay, so this is what I did. This guy up here, okay, let me just delete everything and yeah, that's from scratch. Delete everything and then import everything like I'm designing it once. Alright, so we have the sky, whatever here, right? The sky. Then the next thing we're going to be doing is we bring in that sharp guy. Bring in the sharp guy. Alright. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Here is it. So bring in the sharp guy, we keep him here. Right. Remember I told you, whenever you import a design into Pixellab, okay, don't import it again so that you see what I'm trying to say. That happened to me countless times, right? And the reason why that happens is because the image that it's using is very, like, it has a very high quality, okay, and that is not a problem. It's very good. In fact, whenever you're designing, I advise you to, to always use images with very high quality. Now you can see how the face is looking. It's looking somehow like it's looking grainy. Yeah, it's looking grainy. So I have to avoid that. Just copy it. Now you can see that it's okay now. The face is looking smooth. Delete the former one and then let's continue working with this one. Alright. Alright, so next thing to do here is to bring in the house. Okay. Now remember what I said to you guys before. I am not, what I'm doing here is not magic. Okay, yeah, what I'm doing is not magic. I did not just wake up and started designing. No, I had a concept in my head. Right? Sometimes I sketch it down. Sometimes because of time I don't. So as a beginner, you can decide to sketch down your concept. Right? Just think, sit down and think, make research. Think and make research. Don't just when you get a project to do, don't just enter Pixellab and then start creating something. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Sit down first. Okay, when I say sit down, I'm not saying go and find somewhere and sit too. You can be doing whatever you're doing, but just have it in mind that you're supposed to create something. Right? Have that in mind and then meditate on it. I'm supposed to create something. So as you are putting it in your mind, like pondering on it, okay, I'm supposed to create something, but what should I create? What should I create? Before you know, an idea will just pop up. And sometimes not just one idea, different ideas will just come. Alright? They'll just come, and then what you will do is not to immediately enter your Pixellab and start creating. That's a very wrong step to take, right? That's a very wrong step to take. In fact, the first thing you'll have done before getting that idea is making research. Yeah, making research. I always tell you guys, please make research. Whenever you've been given a design to create, make research. You're not the only one to create that kind of design. There are plenty of people who have done that many times. So go out there, go and make research. Search for similar designs that are related to what you want to do. Search for them and then create. Search for them and come and create. Sorry, not create, rather search for them. Draw inspiration. Yeah, it's not easy to be talking like this and be doing something like that. I'm just trying to Yeah, so search for them, right? Something that related to what you want to do, search for them, and then you draw inspiration from them. I'm not saying you should copy, no. As I said it before. If you're being given a design project to do, like, I mean, a client give a project to do, not that you're practicing, please avoid copying. By all means, avoid copying other people's design. You can replicate other people's design when you are practicing, but don't limit your practicing to copying. Don't like using the word copy. don't limit your practicing to. Am I spelling this incorrect? Your practicing to. I'm not spelling correct. So replicating people's design. You can also try to create your own from scratch by also looking at other people's design and drawing inspiration from them. I'm just telling you guys what works for me. Yeah, I'm just telling you guys what works for me. Maybe you may see another designer out there. I'll tell you something different, but not contradicting what I'm saying. Yeah, another designer might tell you something different, but I'm telling you the truth. It's not contradicting what I'm saying. So please, you need to feed your eyes as a designer. Feed your eyes very well. Feed your eyes with good designs. Feed your eyes with good designs. If you are here and you're not following those successful, those great big designers out there, please, if you are wrong, I say it again, you are wrong. You are wrong. Look for them and follow them. Look for them and start following them. You learn a lot of things from them. Alright, so hope as you are listening to what I'm saying, you are also watching what I'm doing. If you're not watching, please go back and watch too. Go back and watch. On a piece of Africa. On a piece of Africa. On a piece of Africa. Alright. What's next? Okay. Now, okay, this is a gradient color because I've already done the design before, so I already have the color here. If you don't have the color here, you know what to do. So, and remember, this is not design replication, right? I'm just guiding you, okay? So, find your own color that works. Find a color that works best, right? Find a color that works best for your design, alright? And the way you can find colors like that is when you make a research. You see, I'm still going back to that word again. Make a research, please. Make a research. Don't just jump into your Pixellab and start creating. You end up creating rubbish and you end up hating your design. You end up telling yourself something that you don't like. Yes, you end up telling yourself what you don't like. Yeah. So please, yes. If you are still watching my video and you have not subscribed, if you're still watching my video and you have not subscribed, I'm just looking at you with one eye. I was not come for you. You will not know. I was not come for you. Don't worry. And you that is laughing, I'm coming for you. I can see that this one is wants to be different from what I first created, right? Yeah, it wants to be different from what I first created. So let's continue. Read it. Okay. It's a very simple something. It's a very simple something. Now, I want to explain something for you in this design. Let me give you the reasons why I use some colors and use some elements there. Okay, before we continue. Now, you see that the goal is to promote land and property sales. right? To promote land and property sales. That is the goal. Alright. So if you want to make sure that they see the price, like let the first thing that attracts them be this price that is here first, right? Or even if this price is not the first thing that attracts them, let something related to this flyer or the message they're trying to pass attract them. Is it own a piece of Africa? This is also in a place of hierarchy, right? But if you are to compare, I think this price here has more hierarchy than the heading itself. Yeah, it has more hierarchy than it, and what gives it that hierarchy is the color, right? The color used for this shape here. The red has a way of attracting people's attention. Yeah. So what gives it that hierarchy is the color used in this shape, and then the boldness of the font, the boldness of the fonts used. Alright. So, and then when they look at it and they see a house on the back, and then they see only a piece of Africa, they know that okay, this is a real estate brand already. And then you can see a touch of green here, and green also. Let me check. Almost not all, but most of the real estate designs you see out there, most of them, they always have a touch of green. Why green? Now, these brands, they are dealing, the different brands, they might have their different meaning for using, or rather different reasons for using that green. But one of the reasons I know is general, is that is growth. Growth number one, and the growth they're talking about there is the investment part. Yeah, when you invest your money in a property, you expect growth, you expect high returns. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why they use green in their design. And also, they're talking about land here, they're talking about properties here. And one of the color that when you talk about land, things in nature, one of the color that is dominant in nature is green. And so we can't talk about lands, properties, and not talk about green again. But then it doesn't mean that we should not be limited, we should not be restricted, rather not limited, restricted to using green. I've seen other related brands that use blue, that use purple. Yeah, I've seen other related brands that use blue, that use purple, and other colors also. So that's for that, alright. So there is a message behind, there is actually an idea behind this design, alright. So for some of you, you'll be like, okay, how do you know how to arrange elements and stuff like this? How do you know how to put all these things together? Like how? The way I can answer that question is for those that are new to design, you will know, you will still know, but you might not really understand some of them. You know what we call principles of graphic design. There is such a thing as principles of graphic design, right? Principles of graphic design. Now, those principles are the things that guide we designers, right? They are the things that guide we designers when we are designing. They guide us, right? Not things, rather, they are like rules. Rules that guide, right? Now, because you have I see some people struggling to get pink Pixellab, struggling to get purple Pixellab, black Pixellab, all these kind of different type of Pixellab, because maybe they see that one of these big designers out there using it, and then they think, okay, wow, maybe it's because he's using this kind of Pixellab, that is why his designs are super, are very, very nice, and they are functional. No, that is not the reason. It is not the software that defines the designer. It is not the software that defines the designer. It is not the software. It is your mindset. What you know, your mindset. That's what defines you as a designer, right? That's what defines you. So if you don't know the principles of graphic design, or you don't really understand the principles of graphic design, and you are here, well, I would say that go and learn. Go and acquire knowledge, pursue knowledge. Register for classes. There are many classes out there. Yeah, there are many classes out there. Most of these are coaches, most of these are baby people. Right? They are organizing plenty design classes for us, for beginners, almost every month. So go and register. Go and register. Don't say that I already know how to design. I already know how to use Pixellab. It is not about knowing how to use Pixellab. I'm saying this again. It's not about knowing how to use. You can know how to use Pixellab and your design still doesn't look good. Yes. I don't know why today I'm just saying all these things to you guys. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to say it to some people, so that some people that are ready to hear, so that they will hear. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Okay, so please and please, don't joke with it. Go and learn. Register for classes. Go for conferences. Right? Don't go for conferences anyhow. Go for the one that you know you will benefit from. Don't just go for conference because you see somebody, you see other people going for conference and you want to go anywhere benefits. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Anything you are doing, do it with intentionality. Do it with intentionality. Please, as you are listening to me, also pay attention to what I'm doing. Alright? Pay attention to what I'm doing, so that you will not be like, how did you do this? How did you? Pay attention to what I'm doing. So pay attention to what I'm doing. As much as what I'm saying is very important. Don't be distracted. Pay attention to what I'm doing. A piece of Africa. Only piece of Africa. And then I see many designers also struggling with colors. Yeah, they struggle with colors a lot. If you're here and struggling with colors, go and learn psychology of color. Alright? If you don't know where to go and learn, well, after this design challenge, for those that will be very interested, I will be having a class, right? A class from the second week of December. Yeah, I will host a class, a graphic design class where we will dive deep into these things. All we're doing here is just to design. Some of you don't even know what you're doing, but we are still doing it, right? But in that class, you are going to understand why you do things, why you did some of the things you did during the design challenge. Okay, alright. So for those that will be interested, and that are patient to wait, right? Wait till there. Okay, wait till there. To be a very, very, very packed course. Yeah, it's a course. It is not a self-paced course. It is a live course, right? We are going to be doing it live and direct. Yeah, I'm going to be there with you guys, right? It's not something that is recorded already, and I'm going to share you the link to go and watch. No. It is live and direct. Okay. Alright. If you notice, I'm not really following what I did the first time, right? But I'm just trying to give you guys a hint on how to do these things. It's not looking different. Well, let's continue. Okay. Always remember your grid line. Don't forget your grid lines. Don't forget your grid lines, okay? Always remember it. They help a lot. Always remember. They help a lot. Alright, so create a shape. Okay, then reduce the opacity, right? Let's move that 15. Reduce the opacity, and then go to stroke. Go to stroke and reduce it to 1 and make it something like this. Okay, then it is too low. Okay, Then you copy it and then you increase the opacity around and then make it smaller. Okay. Alright, so we have it like this. And then let's begin to write our contact info, right? Yeah, contact info. Contact info. Let me bring in the icons first. Alright, so let's put in the number. Okay. And then we use the same font, which is copy. We use the same poppins, reduce the size. Alright. Okay. Then let's align them. Alright. Next thing is to bring in the other icon for the website. The website icon. Is this guy here. Bring him in. Oh, let's remove the background color and make it white. So bring in. Alright, so in the same size. Alright, let's centralize everything. Alright, so let's add a little bit of decoration to make it look good. Because remember that design is first communication. The design is first communication before beautification, whatever it is called. Alright. And whenever you're trying to beautify the design, make sure that what you are using to beautify design also helps to communicate the message. Alright. Make sure that it also helps to communicate the message. So this is our design. So I'm going to save it and show you guys how to add some other. If you check the original design here, you see a light effect. You see a light effect by this side and this side, right? So I'm going to show you how you can add that effect. For those that don't know how to do it, I'm going to show you how you can do that, and also how you can use what is it called again? Snapseed, yeah, to make your design look more bright and beautiful. Software. Paint your pixel and then come to this plus sign that is here. Click on edit an image or video. Then come on. You look for your Pixellab. Yeah, this is Pixellab. Click on Pixellab. It's taking time to load. I don't know why. So when you click on Pixellab, pick the design you want to use, right? When you pick the design you want to use, it automatically what happens here. Okay, let's pick design here. So it brings you back to the Pixellab, right? So you the design. So you come to add photo. Add photo here. Add photo, and click on add photos. Then you look for, now what I use here was a lens flare. So this is the lens flare. Alright, now when you bring in the lens flare like this, okay, you scroll down here, go to blend. You will see blend. Just look at the mirror, you see blend, click on it. Then you come to screen, click on screen. Alright, now you can see that it is not giving that light effect, right? So now the way this lens flare works is that you can't use it on a dark background, right? You cannot use lens flare on a dark background. If you really want it to give you that, backlight effect, then you can't use it on a dark background, because you need to find a light source. And when I say a light source, I'm talking about something like on the background that is white, right? Something on the background that is white. You need to find a light source for you to be able to use lens flare. Now you can see this side. This is my light source, this side, because this side is kind of white. Even this side too is kind of white. That's why I used it here. Okay, and I pushed it inside so that it will be as if it is the ray of light, the ray of the sun that is shining into the flare. Okay, so that is how to use lens flare. Please, now that I've learned how to use lens flare, don't use it in all your designs. That's the reason why you use them. Don't use it in all your designs. Okay, so save it. Come here. Come up here and save it. Save it, and then you come to your Snapseed. Alright, pick the design. Where's the design? Yeah, pick the design you saved. And then for me, because I've used the Snapseed before, so we saved my last edit. You can see it here. My last edit. So instead of me stuffing myself trying to edit something else, I can just come here and click here, and everything is edited, right? So let me just show you guys how I reached here. Let me show you guys how I got there. Okay, so we come to tools, click on details. This is just a basic tutorial on how to use Snapseed. I don't really know the pros and cons now, whatever they call it. I don't really know how to the deeper part of Snapseed, just the surface. Okay, now we've sharpened the image and we've increased the details. Then go back to tools again. You click on image. If you want to increase the brightness, you can see brightness. Right? Just if you want to increase or reduce the brightness, you scroll. If you want to increase the brightness, you slide to the right. If you want to reduce it, slide to the left. Okay. Then if you want to change the, if you want to move to something else, let's say the saturation, you scroll up like this. Yeah. So you scroll up, you see contrast. Okay. Work on the contrast too. Scroll up against saturation. You work on it too. But let's leave that there. Scroll up again, ambient. Right. Work on it too. Highlight. And then shadow. Warm. Click OK. So I add something else. White balance. Temperature. If you want it to be cool, you scroll this side. If you want it to be warm, you scroll this side. Then click on OK. So you can see the former design. You can see the edited. Right? So you can also try out some other tools here. This app is full of a lot of possibilities. You can watch many videos on YouTube on how to use Snapseed to edit pictures. Right, so you save. To save, you go to export here, right? And then when you click on the export, you click on export again. This export here. Click on export again. But before then, come to your settings up here. And click on do not resize. Then format and quality. Click on PNG. So it will come outside in a very high quality, right? But if you have a client that always complain about large designs, maybe you design and you send your design in 10 MB, 12 MB, 20 MB, and the person is complaining this is too large now, then just put it on 100. But to get a very best quality, put it on PNG. And another thing is, if you are designing a print design, please don't use Snapseed to edit it. Just design it with Pixellab, save it, and go and print. Don't use Snapseed to edit it. If you use Snapseed to edit it, when it is being printed out, it's not come out as clear as you saw it on your phone. It's not be as clear as you saw it on your phone. So please, to avoid that, don't use Snapseed to edit print designs. Only social media designs. Alright, so we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Please subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.